So today, I woke up. Terrific mood, lovely scenes, and then this. It's not ideal, is it? If you have been enjoying the series up to this point, smash the like button. Helps out, channel, good stuff, lovely, algorithm ultras, up them. So I was actually planning to get a little tiny bit of actual off-camera stuff done, just to get us up to the start of the season. Didn't really think we'd be able to make many more signings, but then the board, oh no, they had other ideas. We received an offer from BK Hecken for Adama Faiz, and I just, standard reject, we move on, he gets upset, except he didn't get upset, he's not even complained, but the board are complaining because they want to sell him, and they've kind of gone out from underneath me to do exactly that. Normally, I would just protest and hope that they do the job. Hope that it works. It won't work, but we could try. However, they are offering us a loan for the rest of the season. I'm kind of tempted because I suspect that this is going to be our last season at KV. Because of our coaching badge situation, I feel like the financial situation is going to catch up with us. And much like the rats of the company of Enron fleeing the ship before it inevitably went down, I intend to do exactly that. So if the FCC come after me one day, that's fine. It just won't be today. So I'm actually tempted to, instead of trying to protest it, just kind of go along with it, take the money, take the loan for the end of the season, and keep Adama Faiz here anyway, since he has indicated he's happy to come back. So I'm actually going to accept that. Particularly as it's going to literally cost us nothing. What we've essentially done there is taken £9,000 and also shaved off £180 a week off the wage budget to get a player that's still going to be here. So, thinking outside the box, watch this all go terribly wrong. So it appears as though that's all good, which, as you will see now, does actually free us up a tiny little bit of wage budget availability for the rest of the season. Okay. It turns out when we signed Patrick Hugo, we'd also accidentally signed a goldfish. He's upset about the arrival of a player who was already here. Yes. That's really stupid. How can you be upset about losing your place to a player that's been at the club for over a year? Well, not quite a year, but you get my point. That is insane. A little concerned about my playing time under threat after the arrival. What are you talking about, Patrick? He's been here for ages. Is it like an episode of Scooby-Doo where Adama Faiz has been wearing a mask this entire time, and the moment he got his loan, Patrick Hughes like, hey, you got away with it too if it wasn't for these meddling Hughes. Only other player that's semi-intriguing to me here is Arnaud Gudjonsson, because he's got 16 pace and a strong left foot. I wonder if he'd be up for it. Important player, damn it. Estimated wage NA. Okay, wow, he actually wanted a reasonable contract. But for £80 a week, I think he might be worth it. I tell you what, right? I know he's got terrible, but he's not going to play at fullback, obviously, because you don't use fullbacks. Despite some of these sort of hold-ups here, I wonder if that added pace could really help us out with certain scenarios, particularly with the covering centre-back role. So we've had this guy on trial, Tobias Vangerud, Norwegian central midfielder, and he has quite a lot of good attributes. Now, as a box-to-box midfielder, I know that his finishing isn't superb, but we're going to struggle to find players who actually can do that. But he has got great passing vision, some really nice mentals as well to go with it. Reasonable physicals in certain areas too, and I'd be tempted, honestly, to get him in. We actually are able to offer a tiny bit more in wages at the moment due to those extra money we freed up from that last deal, and I'd be tempted to bring him in as well. He seems to be a good player, potentially for the top flight. How many midfield conductors does one squad need, though? As many as possible. This train is going all the way. We need many conductors. I think for a permanent signing, he's actually probably our best midfielder. Cup draw, give us something. Really? There is probably, I would say this is 60-65% non-league sides, and we get drawn against the team from our division and one of the strongest teams in our division. Menissa's out for 2 weeks right before the start of the season. Well, that seems that with us being in a penalty shootout, it's time to break out the Bear Almanac, of course, as we immediately go behind. Let's just pick a random one here. So, okay, what are we going to do? Bear Claws. Okay, cool. Random pick. This is going to get us a lot of joy, I can sense. Get DMCA for reading out a book. Descriptions of species of bear claws. Now, let's start with the American black bear as we equalize in the penalty shootout there. Color black. Standard, really. Greyish brown, short and round, thick at base. What are we describing here? Oh, it's right, it is a bear paw, just checking there. Tapered to a sharp point. Foreclaws and hindclaws, nearly the same length. Foreclaws sharply curved, presumably for tearing into fish and whatnot, which hopefully we'll all be doing when we win this penalty shootout. Maybe, as Carvot steps up and smashes it top bins. I think I might just resume when something's happened in the shootout. How about that, yeah? Can't help but feel like this exact same thing happened in the last, oh, dearie me, Vangerud. Barkerson to finish us off. No, okay, they had other ideas. It's Saul Rossinia to hopefully keep us in this. We'll have to see Saul Rossinia stepping through and it's saved, and that's good. I say good, we're out and the board will be upset, but we did our best, right? I think we were the better side. Really? But it happens, right? Worst thing about that, though, is we've now had extra time and penalties with only 3 days before our first league game of the season, which happens to be against FH, who won the top flight title 2 years ago. Okay, finally, first game of the season. At home against FH, it's going to be tough. I expect these guys will walk away with the lead. Really, I think everyone else is just battling over second place this season. But maybe they'll disappoint. Well, I could easily see them winning virtually every game this year. They're going to be strong, surely. But I still feel like this team has got something about it. And with some of the players we've managed to sign, we've got a lot more depth. The fact that we were able to practically rotate our entire back three there with Pinzone and Lenny Manissa coming in instead is definitely a good sign for me. And with those rotations, it's allowed us to bring Nicholas in for the first game of the season to partner Sojay through the middle. Runeson, I don't think I am going to start him here, actually. I'm going to probably start Igulfur Sigurdsson. It's not ideal. Hopefully the fixtures will calm down in a sec, but it's just with the cup game in there too. This was always going to be a tough game, even with a full strength side, and I said this is going to be even tougher with a slightly weakened side. But we make best of what we can, right? Because they've got Dago Traustason up front, who I'm fairly certain on many of my saves I've seen move to some reasonably sized European side, like big continental European sides. But still, few new boys in the squad with Nicholas and Robertson and Vangodrud in there with Rimestad, Pinzone, Gudjonsson and Benaku. But it still has a lot of core from previous seasons, plus with the rotation. I don't know, I think we've kind of taken what we had last year, built on it, and I'm pretty happy with that. These guys really do feel very good. Ball in. And it's already headed in. Andresson 1-0 FH from a corner. We have tried to set that sort of stuff up differently. And I think we had people on him, but he was just too good for it. 1-0. This might be our first real opportunity to get a bit of play going here. Rimestad out wide. Only 2 bodies in the box, though, sadly. Need a bit more than that. Unless Nicholas! Good strike and a good save. Rimestad again, though, to whip one in. Nicholas is not going to have much pay. Oh, he's been fouled, though. He has been fouled. He has no height, so he was never going to win the header, and the defenders made a dreadful decision. And now, Ingo, with a chance from the spot in the 36th minute to give us a very unlikely equaliser. Ingo steps up, slots it home. We did what we couldn't do in the last game, and we've scored the penalty. Ingo's second goal of the season, obviously counting those cup matches in there, too. And it's KV1, FH1. Like, we've undeniably ridden our luck in this match quite a lot, but we're level. Ingo, can he get it back to Benaku? He can. Room for the ball in. Sojay's going to struggle to do much with this, or he could get the shot away. Really nice work from Ty Sojay, and all of a sudden, second half, we've been actually probably the better side. Another chance for us now. Ingo, can he find Manissa? That's the key. And he's found Gunnarsson! How is that onside? Oh, it's a corner, of course it is. Gudjonsson on the end of it is KV2 FH1. We've very much made the most of the opportunities we've been presented in this game. The penalty and a little cheeky opportunity there has done wonders. Oh my god, what a header from Dago Traustason. He's already got 11 goals this season. That should tell you everything you need to know about this guy. What on earth? How did he get that in from there? I just figured that was one of those headers that's going to float over the bar. But FH have found an equaliser not out of nowhere, but look how far away he is. That is, I mean, Haldorsson probably should save that, because now we're on a hell of a breakaway opportunity for them, and, well, this is going to be another goal, isn't it? Traustasson's just going to slot this one home. Oh, good save, Haldorsson. Out for Rimestad. It was a little ball into the channel there, if you could have found it. Or you can just find a cross, maybe. There's runners. One of whom is Nicholas! Good save. Got a lot of players in the right positions. Ball in, and Manissa! Great save from Arneson, and we did nearly find the goal. But again, it's gone straight back to them. We need to win these headers. And we have, but it's fallen down! And it's a great save from Haldorsson. Get up, sir! Oh, last kick of the game probably. Ingo's ball in, and it's gonna roll out of play for a goal kick. But it looks like it's gonna be KV2, FH2. What an opening game of the season. And I think, honestly, a draw is probably a fair result. We did well in that match. Every shot was on target. That's so rare for us. Yes, we had to make most of set pieces, but we had some other chances in this match too for Nicholas. Keep playing like that, and I think there is actually something for us this season, because they did look like a good side, but we've got a point against them. That's really good news. 3 more season tickets sold. Oh, that's 3 new mums. This game reminds me so much of the... Oh, no. Runeson with a red card in the first half. You silly man. I gave you a chance today, and you've ruined it. More like Runeson, am I right? Trying to see what we could nab. Although, you know, a rare moment of ball possession for us here. Oh, Leifson from behind, and Mathiassen's going to go for Lieknier as well, so it's going to be red cards apiece. Yeah, red cards apiece in this particular one. Not a great performance from either side, and a draw is basically about as fair a result as you can possibly have there. Pretty bad, though. But it is worth noting, I believe that Lieknier and FH are the 2 favourites to go up this season, so getting draws against both of them in the opening 2 matches, having played half of this game with 10 men, actually doesn't hurt our chances too much at all, I would say. Gets the match fitness up, we haven't lost yet, gives us a chance to really start to bomb on, hopefully, with a win soon. That'd be nice. Rossini bringing it forward. It's obviously got a wide centre-back sort of overlapping our wing-back, which is weird. This could actually cause some problems, potentially, for our opponents, if they can't track the runners. Nice. Sojay could go for goal, and he has! And it's 1-0. KV1. Wow, what a goal from Ty Sojay. 1-0 us. Brilliant moment. This would be perfect. Get a win here if he... Oh, what a touch from Rossini. Scoops it in. Palacio! I have no idea why he's forward. It was a throw, but it's 2-0 to KV. He's not done yet. Can he put this on the head of Tai Soje? You know he likes to. It's wow, it's 3-0. KV 3, Trotter Reykjavik 0, and Soje has another one. This is beautiful. Ingo delivers again. There's an absolute cluster of players at the back post. Manissa is on the end, and it is 4-0 to KV. Lenny Manissa, brilliant. Absolutely superb. Now, it goes without saying that 4-0 absolutely flatters us in this game. We've scored every shot on target. Like, that is a fact. But we definitely deserve the win. And us being able to get results like this, like we did last year, getting big results in games when perhaps they weren't really on, is so important for the goal difference and whatnot. And Soje scoring those, brilliant scenes. It pushes us up to 6th in the league, which is still not fantastic, but, you know, the goal difference is good. Only 2 points off the top and still above Lechnia. So that's good news. We're starting to sort of get ourselves started, really. And, you know, I'll take that. 2 draws against 2 excellent sides this season, and then a hammering in the next match. Woo! Exciting times attached to him, and that might work well. Runason's header! It's off the bar! And Soje puts it in on the rebound, and that is going to be 1-0 to KV. Tai Soje, 3rd goal of the season now. Good start for him. Exactly the start to this game that we needed. Some nice work from the lads. Faiz, ball in, and Soje's on it again! And it's 2-0, and Tai Soje, apparently that's also his 3rd goal of the season. What is that menu? Tell you what, it's 2-0 to KV, to Rosinha. They just can't handle us currently. Rosinha finds a space, whips it in. Jonsson's in there, and it's 3-0. It's just so easy for us. Carry Jonsson, 3-0 to KV. Rosinha to Vangerud off the bench now. Rosinha's been delivering some gorgeous balls all day. Vangerud with a chance though, as Soje gets on the end of it, and it is a hat-trick for Tai Soje. It's 4-0 to KV. Back-to-back 4-0s. Well, after a shaky start to his career at the club, Tai Soje's banged 5 in 2 now, and we've won back-to-back 4-0s. Again, it flatters us massively. But we did at least have more shots on target in this game, I suppose. I don't know how they managed to have 14 shots and only get... I guess it was just so much from, like, low quality chances, I suppose, but what a great result for us. Moves us up to 4th in the league. Best goal difference in the entire division now. Only conceded those 2 goals in that first match, and we are right in this battle, which is excellent news. In the end, a pretty substandard performance from us. I'd say we were the better of the 2 sides. Kept another clean sheet, which is good. 4 in a row for us now, but I think we could have done better in front of goal in this game. Just couldn't quite break them down. They played quite well against us in that pre-season cup thing, and I think it kind of... We got better today, but yeah, disappointing in this one. Unfortunately, with Rosinha being suspended, Benaku had to come in. He then went out injured, so we ended up playing our 3rd choice left wing back today. Thank God we had 3. But in the end, we stay 4th in the league, but there is a 4-point gap now as Grotta and FH are really starting to pull away a little bit. But I think we're still right in this. 4 clean sheets out of 5 is a hell of a way to start the season, and I think we definitely look like one of the better sides this year. It's actually 8 unbeaten, and also 7 clean sheets in 8 games for us now. Something's definitely changed. So it'd be nice if we could finish off today with a win at home against 8th place. That would be a good. I think if we finish on 12 points from our first 6 matches and could stay unbeaten after that, maybe give a clean sheet as well, I would be ecstatic, and I think it would get us right in that hunt, ready to tackle the next few chunks of matches, and I think we are definitely going to be able to get something, particularly as changes. Oh, really? Jonsson's going on international duty in the middle of the season. Brilliant. Cheers, mate. Obviously, Rosinha will come back in. He's already netted 3 assists this year so far, so who are we thinking instead of Jonsson? It can't really be Nicholas, which means it might have to be Runason, but that might end up 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. We should be okay with that. Except, wait, not Runason. What am I talking about? Might end up being Leifson, actually, to go through the middle there. And I'm not against it. The lack of match fitness is a problem, but we'll have to do. And actually, I'm tempted to start Sigurdsson today instead, because he's actually done really well this season. All Runason's done is got sent off. But this back 3 is fitting in very nicely with Palacios, Gudjonsson, and Manissa in that back line. They really are nailing down those spots and playing some really good football. I mean, they've got 6 goals between them. Nice, well done holding on possession there, by the way. Kadu now with the ball out wide. Can he find Soje? He's in great form lately with 5 goals already to his name this year. Hopefully he can carry on that for the rest of the season. Kadu, can he get to the byline? Pulls it back for Rosinha. This is his sort of territory where he can get that space, find that ball, and Soje to the back post. Can't quite get it, but Kadu will pick it up and we will go again. We've definitely been the top side so far in this game, controlling the possession, controlling the chances and the flow of the match. Kadu's ball in. Leifson's header. It's over the bar. Faiz. Out for Kadu again. He just needs to get some great balls in. Hopefully, Soje can get his head to one of them. Another one in. Soje's going to have to turn this back across for someone. Kadu! Leifson! That's a great save from the goalkeeper. We might even keep this in play here. We do, and it's cleared away again. So much space available for us if we want it. Here we go. Here comes the passing. Soje knocks it through for Ingo, and he surely has to score. How did he not even get the shot away? Ingo, can we just nick something here, maybe? Gudjonsson! Good save from the goalkeeper again. Well, I actually don't know how we haven't scored in that first half. Hitting the target has been the issue, but we've had some great chances. I do wonder if that extra speed that Johnson has, our middle centre-back, is really stopping teams from playing that straight ball through the middle that we can't keep up with them on. And it does seem to have made a huge difference this season to us in the way that we're scoring and conceding goals. Hopefully we don't concede off of this exact play now that I've said that. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you. Yep. First opportunity, really, they've had in the entire match. Good shit. Things like this, I just don't know. Like, he gets the ball on the edge of the area, defender comes to close him down, but it doesn't matter when they can just launch one. I'm not even sure what to add, really. Ingo's ball in. Menissa's on the end of it, and he's somehow missed the target with it. Ball across, and Palacios, this time it is in. KV1, and we finally found the equaliser, but lordy lord, we have to push on and go and win this match from this point now, because there's really no excuses anymore. It's 1-1, we found the equaliser, and that's a great thing. I can't believe Menissa's header doesn't go on target, but what a touchdown for Gudjonsson. All of the centre-backs combining, Palacios in there, brilliant play, and we got it. Patience, lads, we've still got a few minutes left. Ingo! Oh, blocked. Soji! Oh, he's at the crossbar. That was a great chance. He has a lot of work to do there. But if he puts that in, that is a moment and a half. But the play continues, incredibly. Robertson. Are we not done yet? Ingo again. Soji. Back for Rimestad. Surely there isn't more to this play. Can there be? Rimestad. He's got support. Finds Faiz. Might have to get this back, you know. Ball in for Soji. Can he pull it back for someone? He doesn't. Ingo! Are you joking? It's just insanity that we've not managed to find the winner there. The block, and then the block, and wow. That's insane. KV1, our opponents whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce, won. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What a performance, and that is the result. They score a long range, and we can't score anything because everything is blocked incredibly. I genuinely cannot believe we haven't won that match. And nuttingly, find ourselves down in 6th place as a result of that. I still think there's a hell of a team under here, and this is a team that can go far this season, because I think we've looked like the best side in virtually every match this season, maybe bar the first one, and maybe just quite not had things quite go our way in a few of them. And a few that we have, I'd say, overperformed in. But even in the games we overperformed in, we still deserve to win them. We just maybe scored a few more goals than we should have done. Oh, dearie me. Kalle had been mulling over the information in Henrik's envelope for several weeks, planning his next move. He hadn't heard from Astrid since the rescue attempt, so presumed she had been taken too. He'd been reading it over and over again. Kalle, if this makes its way to you somehow, that boss of mine I told you about, he's not who he claims to be. Though, you probably already figured that out. These people are insane, and this goes far deeper than I imagined. I've overheard conversations. The name Ulrich has popped up a lot, as has talk of Finland, but I wasn't able to make out much more than that. There's a laptop hidden under the floor of my apartment. I was planning to share the information I'd gathered with a journalist, as I believe the authorities are not to be trusted. If you can find that and make the connections, maybe we can take them down. Kalle knew the laptop was the key, but knew equally that he had very little chance of getting it back. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, we really are kind of hitting our marks, but just... I don't know. I think there's still plenty to come from us this season. We're certainly doing the right thing statistically, and that's really what tells me that under the hood, we're doing the right stuff. And I think over a full season, we should be right up there if we can just get a few more good results, which is exactly what we're going to intend to do in the next episode. We are at least still unbeaten this season, but we did sadly concede, so that's only 4 clean sheets in 6. I want to start getting a few more wins under our belt there. Why are some of these like underlined and some of them aren't? That's kind of weird. Anyway, yeah, big chunk in the next video coming up as we bomb into the season. I think we can definitely get ourselves back into that top 2 battle over the next 8 game stretch, and that's exactly what we intend to do. So if you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have, drop a like, that'd be superb. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, that'd be gorgeous as well. I'll stream on Twitch Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, so you can follow there as well, and I'll see you guys very soon for some more Icelandic adventures with the Nordic Nomads. Thank you for watching, hold your gun, capybara, bye bye.